It's the Houston Texans and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Officially beyond the halfway point now. Eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air here. It's Young. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready. On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Once again, the 7 brings up 3rd and
3. Ready?
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
On the double.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Set. Ready. Red 38. Green Jack. Ready?
Now run with Warren. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Come on. Cut.
To the air on 1st down. Young escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, a better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go. Ready.
Warren quick on the draw. And they nearly picked up the 1st down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line. Offense to the line fast. It's Warren on 3rd down. shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up.
Third and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. And going for it here.
50, green, set.
Here we go with Johnson. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Like sometimes you hear 4th and 2, and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
Got it.
They sure are moving in early, Brock. Here's a new set of downs at the opposing 43.
Ready. Set, hut.
Going to the ground again on first. They'll cobble together a yard there. Tackle there by Daniil Hunter.
I mean, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Hut.
Young working from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Set.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Strike. Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
Air it out on 3rd. Gets this one to Freiermuth. This gets the 1st and more. And they will be on the verge of a touchdown here, partners. He pushes this down to the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
52 blue. Blue striker. Set.
Looking inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
When they were in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Needing 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Hut.
Out of the gun, Young. Good game here as he heads out of bounds.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
3rd and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football.
Set. Ready. Black shot. Black. 95. Striker. Check striker. Set.
Warren. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong, and they're in the middle. Get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
The Steelers calling their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Set. 10 black. Hut, hut.
Trying the left side with Johnson. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. But you also know if you don't get it, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And now they face 2nd down. From the gun, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty clear here by these 2 play calls. The offense, they wanted to attack this secondary in the passing game. But this defense, well, they more than respond. It's got them in great shape to make a stand right here on 3rd down and finish off a brisk 3-and-out to begin the game.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Third and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Sets up a 1st down and goal at the 9-yard line.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal.
Hut.
Now Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready. 6. Yellow. 22. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he was coming to the house to get me. He ain't show.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football.
White, let's
They
go.
need the right call here. It'll be 3rd and
45.
goal.
White. Red. Cycle.
Young on 3rd and goal. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 4th and
4th down, Young. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. This gets up past the 20. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Stroud to throw on first down. Complete to Dell. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Give him 13 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. First down, Stroud. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
7-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Look hot. 18, that's it.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Hey, one more. Right, Tony.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it first and goal.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
Don't worry. 19 Texas.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Going after it, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Rivers. Things going well so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10.
Ready, set.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Black Ultra. 50, green. Hut.
Young to throw it. Has it downfield working the left. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Well, we have seen the value of a big, physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield, so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball. And you can't get around them.
First and 10 from the 41.
Come on, set.
Warren running between the tackles. I wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard. It's second down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
It's caught left side by Mitchell. Across the 20, continuing to work. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's the Steelers' first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
It's a screen play to Warren. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. The Texans are in the nickel. Third down. Here he goes. Third and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal.
Boswell able to knock it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Tremon Smith with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Here we go. 18. 11. 19 Texans. Look the hot. Hey, Uno. South. Hey.
First down throw by Stroud. Escapes the pocket. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
It's second down.
Tony.
Back to throw it. He's in trouble and gets blocked out again. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Here we go. Tony. Hey, Uno more. 11.
He'll throw it. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Smith on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
18. What's up? 19 Texans.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Steelers bringing pressure, no place to go, down he goes. Timeout coming from the Texans, that's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Here we go. Hey, team. That's it. South, south, south. Why Tony? Tony. Hey, Uno Mars. Hey.
On third and long, it's Stroud. This one falls incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or two and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to Johnson to start this drive. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's the backup. First throw. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Warren here from the gun. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hauls in this punt at the 8. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
11. Hey, team. That's it. 19 Texans. Under.
To the air, Stroud. He just got labeled, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Here we go.
Receiver in motion, headed right. Here's Stroud now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Now he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Slot man motioned over.
Hey, Uno Mars.
They're down from the gun. Stroud. Space past the 35. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
First down, Jackson.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Not to the right. Right, Tony. South.
Stroud throwing here on first. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Johnson gets it on first and 10. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down. Working quickly here.
Brings up second and 1.
It's Johnson on second down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. He goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up third down.
On third down, here's Johnson. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go now. Check 60 Eagles. Check up.
Trying an inside give to Warren. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
This time it's a passing play. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Come on, set, hut.
To the air on third and long. He has the first over the middle, and he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Set, stand, hut.
From the gun, Johnson. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
He was taken down.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot. They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Set, ready.
Young looking to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Got it.
Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Trail down. 30, ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Hits him on the out route. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. So that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Here we go. Black, yellow, 43. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He's him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Green Jack. Ready.
Looking to throw. And he's got it. It's in close. And that's a pick for a touchdown. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. In the close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Now Boswell on to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
All right.
From the gun, Stroud. He put everything he had into this one. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Nico Collins with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game. So we're down to a 3-point game, and now going to try to get it back in pursuit of a game-tying field goal. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Again, left side to Johnson. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. On the play action, here's Rudolph. Bails out of the pocket quick. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Looking to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. Hey, Keys, what's up? Hey, Uno.
Shotgun now. First round. Connects downfield. On target to down. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock. Up to the 40-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it sets up a Houston first. Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, Keys, what's up? Why, Tony. Where's the hot?
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, Keys, what's up? 11. Mikey Texas.
Now it's Stroud. Now he just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Back to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 5 DBs out there for the Steelers. 3rd down. Now to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
This is outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here. Desperation time here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans jump in front late. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Wilson with a return here. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. We'll look to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes a time of experience.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Completed to his running back. They're going to take him down after he advances this to about the 43. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10.
Ready. Rail, yellow. Set, go.
Setting up to pass. Forced out to his right. Trying to push deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Looking to throw it. Put the body on the line for his team. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was 1 hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Okay, ready?
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go next. Ready.
Here he is to throw. Complete to DK Metcalf. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. So here's their 3rd and final timeout. 7 seconds left in this game.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Set, hut. Drilled, 10 black. Hut, hut.
One final shot here. It's intercepted. That will do it. Jalen Reed with the INT. And the Texans make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So the Texans come away with the road win. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you too, Kate, is even for an elite